How's it going, guys? Let me just change the resolution on this. Hold on. Bear with me a minute. Let's go down. No, up. Down. Let's take this down a bit. That's better. That's better. How's it going, guys? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live, guys? Are we live? What is going on? Yep, we are live. Stream is healthy. Yes. How is it going? How is it going? I'm going to put you guys here, actually. Let's put you guys here. Restore chat. Nothing CA. We popped out. Let's not say that. Restore that chat. Okay. Let me know what the stream's like. Guys. Looks like there's a bit of a jump here. I'm not sure what's going on. Hey everyone. Let me write something. Hey everyone. Hi Petkov. How's it going, Ray? Rayco Blue in the house. What's the stream like, guys? Give me a thumbs up if everything is working fine. There's no lag, or for some reason my screen looks like it's flashing up here on the screen. If it all looks good, give me a thumbs up on the stream, please. Give me a comment, thumbs up, all looking good kind of thing. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a little Q&A. We're going to be talking about how to improve your physique. You guys are going to be able to give me your Instagram name. I'm going to look you up right now and kind of see how we can make improvements. Okay, cool. Stream is looking good from Detroit. If it's looking good in America, it must be looking decent in the UK. Okay, cool. I think it must be the screen here. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, it's all good, all good, all good. So guys, so if you want me to do a physique review on yourself, then literally just put your Instagram name in the comments below, and I will literally here live go onto your page and have a look at your physique. Obviously, as long as you've got photos on there, which can help me kind of determine what methods that you guys can use to improve yourself. Yeah, all is well, Raku. Is it Rakeo or Rocco? Rayco sounds better. Ben Peters, it's right, it's Ben from TNT. TNT, how's it going, Ben? Yeah, man, that gym was serious. That gym was serious. Nice size. Got everything you need within the space. Perfect. Perfect atmosphere. Abdul in the house. How's it going, everyone? How's it going, Abdul? KN10. Boom. Hit them biceps right there. So, guys, if you've got any questions right now, send me them questions my way right now. I will get to you ASAP right now. Just here in the den, as you can see. In the den, the game zone is behind. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions. Anything on your mind, anything kind of like, you know, because you know how the fitness industry, you know what the fitness industry is about. Everyone kind of contradicts themselves. Everyone's got contradicting ideas about how to improve, how to do this. If you want, I'll give you my opinion on just basically from experience on how I've done things in the past and how I find things work best. And it's obviously my opinion, but it's coming from experience of what I've experienced along my journey within the fitness industry. Rocco Blue, IG Drummer Boy. Okay, cool. I'm going to write you down right now. Let me write you down at Drummer Boy Ray. Okay, I'll put you in the list now. I'm going to get you up. Let me see if I can work something as well. I'm going to try if I can put you on the screen as well. If I can put you on the screen, that would be perfect. So I'm going to try it. Okay, that's there. If I can get you on the screen, that would be perfect. Okay. Not sure. Let's have a look now. Okay, I'll put you up on the screen anyway. Drummer Boy. Just gonna stick you on there now. Again, guys, get your questions in the comments below. If you've got any questions that you may need answering, get them in now and I will work through the questions. Drummer Bay Ray. Drummer Bay Ray. Right, let's click that and see what pops up. Okay. Did I write that down wrong? Let's have a little quick look. Oh, Drummer Boy Ray. Drummer Boy Ray. Let's do that again. There we go. So Drummer Boy Ray is first in the list right now. Why does it say page is not finding you for some reason? Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's stick you in there then. Let's have a look. Yeah, this way. Okay, cool. I found you. Right, so you're listed up. All right, let's go back to the feed. Right, so what we got, guys? What we got? What questions we got? Okay, how would you start training? This is coming from K&10. How would you start training rear delts if you haven't done much of it in the past? Okay, so with rear delts, people are surprised. People are sometimes taken back by rear delt training. Some people think, oh, I need to train rear delts. I need to train rear delts. But I'm telling you now, guys, if you train back and you train it from number of different angles, I guarantee you your rear delts are used. They are used. They are engaged through a lot of movements. You probably don't realize. So before you actually start integrating it, make sure that they're not already overpowering. I don't do much rear delt training because when I do back, I do back quite. I train back from loads and loads of different various angles, and believe it or not, my rear delts get hit quite often. So I don't really focus on them too much during like a shoulder day. So make sure they're not. Make sure they're not overpowering your back. If they're not, and you know you need to put some work on that area, then I would probably just you could either start with them, just like warm up, do some rear delt movements, or just leave them to the end of the workout. For me personally, I normally leave them to the end of the workout. I normally do either bent over, kind of like with the dumbbells, and bring the dumbbells out in front, but you're bending over like this, boom. Or I use sometimes the reverse pec deck, and I hold up pretty high, and I just bring it back, and it can really hit, because the rear delts is just a little little section of the back of your shoulders. So you shouldn't really be able to go too heavy on them. If you are going really heavy, then you're probably more or less bringing in like your traps and stuff. So you have to really isolate it by bringing your arms up high, whether it's bent over or kind of sitting up. Just kind of really engaging that part there. I tend to do high repetitions on it. I don't like to go too heavy because I see that area it's quite delicate, the shoulder area, especially when you've got your arms extended out. Ben, hopefully that's answered your questions, K and 10. But yeah, so high reps, end of the workout. Normally you can warm up with it as well, but just make sure they're not overpowering already. Okay, Ben Peters, how do you balance family life and dad responsibilities and such a dedicated training routine? Well, it definitely helps having a wife that understands. That helps. She understands that she understands that this is obviously my job. Obviously the passion I've got into training. She obviously has the kids most of the time, so that really does help. But I do have the days and periods during the week where I spend time with the kids. So in my mind, I've got like a certain day that I spend with them, like say a whole day, and then certain parts of the week I spend with them as well. And yeah, so it's all about just balancing it out 100%. Sometimes I'll take random rest days and think to myself, you know what, I'm not going to train today, but let me do a bit of work or spend a bit more time with them. It's all about in your mind and how to manage it as well. It's not easy. It's not easy, definitely. Obviously, this is my full-time job, so it helps. But if you're training, you've got a job, and you're away from the house, and you're working long hours, and then obviously you've got to get to the gym and train, yeah, it's a lot harder. But what I would say is definitely have a day, at least once a week, where you can spend the whole time with your family, and make sure you do something, you know. Because sometimes you get back from work real late, kids are in bed. I can imagine kids are in bed, you haven't seen them, you know, you might see them in the morning and that's it, and then you've got to go to work, long day, train, come back. So make sure you have at least a day where you spend loads of time with them, and that's the best way to kind of balance things out, 100%. Oh, is it Kieran? Oh, Kieran. Sorry, man. I didn't realise it was you. But yeah, Kieran in the house. Okay, let's get Kieran in on this. Let me get Instagram up again. Again, guys, keep your questions coming whilst I queue up your names. So again, read below, guys. You can see exactly what's happening on if you just join the stream. Okay, Kieran in the house. You are lined up. You are lined up, Kieran. Okay, what are we saying? Pentecostal in the house. How's it going? So, guys, Q&A, guys. We're going to start off with Q&A as we're doing. I'm answering questions. Like I said, the fitness industry is pretty controversial at times, and everyone's contradicting everyone. That's why everyone's so confused. But I am here to give you my opinion through just experience, all right, and how I believe, and working with loads and, well, I'll say hundreds and thousands of clients, and how things can work for different type of body types, and what you can do, what's good, what's bad, what's okay to do. You hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that." Why not? Okay, you got to try it. You got to try it to actually understand if it works for you, or if it doesn't work for you. No worries, Kieran. How's it going? Pentecostal. Yeah. So, any questions? Get it over to me right now. Let's have a look. And what's the stream saying? On my screen now, it says it is viewers may be experiencing minor issues. Let me know what the stream's saying, guys. Normally I have an amber sign here. Normally I have a green sign, green colour. It's got an amber on me. So it looks like some of you might be experiencing some minor issues. Hopefully that gets better soon. Okay, so connection, Kieran says connection is cool, that's good. I guess it might depend on where you're at, location wise. So yeah. Also guys, if you haven't already received my free 6-week workouts, you can obviously, after, there'll be a link in the description where you can actually access my free 6-week workouts. I mean, I've promoted those for ages now, but some of you might not have it. So don't forget, after the stream, you can click on the link below and grab your free copy. Thanks, Pentecostal. I'm going to be uploading a new video next week as well. It's going to be pretty in-depth. My plan is now, guys, I'm going to be uploading one proper in-depth video about a certain topic once a week. And then obviously this will be here every Sunday as well, doing this live feed. But I want to really make my videos really like a lot more quality. You know, I want it to be packed full of information rather than loads of little ones. So I'm going to be releasing one video a week now, and on top of that will be this live stream every Sunday. So yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan right now. I'm trying to figure out, guys, how to put Instagram. I can browse Instagram and put it like here on the screen whilst I'm talking to you guys. I had it working about a couple of weeks ago, but I just can't seem to get it working now. I'm gonna try as we're talking. I'm gonna try now and see what happens. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so it should say that. Okay, let's see what I can do now. Paste that in. Boom, background. Okay, that should work. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Interesting. Not sure. Okay, that might work. This may work. Nope. Nope. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'll have to suss it out. I'll have to suss it out. Definitely have to suss it out. Alright, guys. Question. Okay, so we've got a question here. Oh, it's not a question. Trying to start back to lifting my dumbbells. Those are all I have right now. What do you recommend? So I guess, Rocco, you actually train at home. You've got lifting my dumbbells. So what I would do, right, I would focus. You can do a lot with dumbbells. You guys out there, you can do a lot with dumbbells. If you just got dumbbells at home, or obviously go to the gym, you just want to use the dumbbells, you can do so much with it. All right, what I would do is maybe like train 3 days a week or so. Break it up, do little circuits. So you could do like a lower body circuit with your dumbbells. So starting with your dumbbells to your sides, you could do some squats, and you could also do some lunges. Then you could also do like a bit of a shoulder workout with those leg workout as well. So you could do single arm presses, you can do presses together, you can do lat raises, front raises. There's a number of different movements you could do with dumbbells. On another day, you could actually lie on the floor, right, and still do like a press off the floor, working your chest and triceps and your front delts. You could do that. You could do a presser movement. Pretend I'm lying on the floor, guys. You could also do a fly movement like that on the floor. Dumbbells for your back. You can do bent over rows with a single arm row. I should do a video on this, guys, where just you have dumbbells, what you can do, all the exercises you can do with dumbbells. That would be a great video. But there's so much movement that you can do, because you've got to remember these are free weights. So with free weights you can do anything. You can treat free weights as kettlebell exercises. So even if you search kettlebell exercises at home, say, you could actually still utilize those dumbbells as a kettlebell. Okay, perfect. All right, let's do a little, as we're waiting for questions coming, let's do some physique reviews. So, Rocco, so let's go to you first. Let's see if we have any, have we got any Are they any kind of... All right, so let's have a look. So you got dumbbells. So like you just mentioned, you got dumbbells at home. I guess that's you there. All right. So. Let me see. So guys, this is... I'm gonna have to do this, guys, because normally I would have it on the screen. We'll get that fixed. So let's get this fixed right here. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's let this load up. All right, there you go. So I guess that's you. Is that Rocco? That's you there. So there's not many pictures, so I can't really see your physique as such. I believe that's you there. So what I would do, Rocco, so we'll just go on, obviously talking about your dumbbells, and I guess you probably just want to get a bit more toned, build some muscle, lose some weight. For me, start working on your compound movements. So what I mean by compound movements, I mean compound movements such as squats, lunges, where you're delivering a movement that works through several joints. That's a compound movement, right? They're normally pretty hard, and you will exert a lot of energy. So when you exert a lot of energy, you will burn a lot of calories at the same time. Doing weights, yes. So doing resistance training, you'll be burning a lot of calories. That's what I would recommend. So squats, like I mentioned, your lunges, even like kettlebell movements with the dumbbells, where you're kind of squatting at the below and then you're pressing at the same time as you're squatting up and then coming down, bringing the dumbbell down. You can do a lot of searching on YouTube of kettlebell movements, and you can utilize that with your dumbbells, like I mentioned already. But you've also got to look about food as well. Food is really important, just as important as training. You need to really hone in on your food and what you're eating. Like I've always mentioned in the past, you need to be looking at foods that are clean. Clean meaning like low fat protein, such as chicken breast, turkey breast, steak, fish, your cod, your salmon, and also your carbohydrates. You want to be looking at more whole grain stuff to start off with, but there's nothing wrong with like your white rice or your jack potatoes, for instance. But I would more or less keep to you like your sweet potatoes, your yams, and your whole grain rice. And smaller portions throughout the day will kind of help spike your it will kind of help spike your metabolism and kind of keep you burning calories throughout the day. If you start off with maybe 3 or 4 meals a day, smaller meals, and drinking plenty of water, that will kind of help getting the body moving. And especially with exercise and clean eating, you will start seeing differences, 100% differences. And you can do home workouts as well, as in like without the dumbbells as well. You can do like running on the spot, burpees, squat thrust, star jumps. These exercises, these circuits only take 10-15 minutes to kind of do. So imagine 10-15 minutes out of your day, 3-4 times a week. I mean, those exercises, those workouts make a whole lot of difference if you accumulate that through the week, 100%. And instead of like, you can even go for walks as well. You know, it hasn't got to be that intense, but just walking burns calories. It's all about energy out compared to energy in, yeah? So you've got to kind of be in a deficit. All right, yes, IJB. How's it going? Dion in the house. How's it going? What's your top 3 cardio? So guys, if you just entered the stream, read below, guys. Read the ticker below. Don't forget to subscribe. It also says if you want your physique reviewed, then give me your Instagram name and I will put it in the queue, and then I can go through some of your photos that may be on your page and then kind of give you some tips on what you can and what you shouldn't be doing. Oh, Rocco. Okay, cool. Sorry, Rocco. What are your top 3 cardio exercises? Good question. So when I'm prepping for a competition, I normally only stick to incline walking. Reason why, because it's quite efficient in burning fat for me. Doing it as a list, I'm doing like steady state for you guys that don't know what that term means. So steady state cardio, so from 30 minutes to an hour on an incline. I normally build myself up from incline 10 to about incline 15, ranging from speed 3.5 kilometers to about 5 kilometers as I get fitter and more efficient to the movement. So I normally do incline walking. When my legs are battered, I would move on to see. I know HIIT training is very effective, but for me, I just get drained. So I get real drained. But also out of the gym, boxing for me, boxing circuits or just hitting the bag is real good. I like boxing. I'm a boxing fan, and punching something is quite rewarding at times as well. So, and great for exercise, great exercise, great conditioning. You work your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your triceps, your core is engaged at all times. Even your legs, you're on your feet and you're smashing, and your obliques. It's real good. So that so uphill walking, whether it's shadow boxing or hitting the bag or hitting the pads. What else? Stairmaster. That is a killer. If I'm looking to burn those extra bit of body fat that I'm like leading into a show, my last resort would be a Stairmaster. That is real effective. Really effective. If you haven't got a Stairmaster in your gym, then a stepper is pretty much the same thing, but I just like the endless staircase. But yeah, those are the three things that I find that are really effective. I'm an extra seafood. Yeah, no worries. So you can chicken breast, so you can have your poultry, you can have egg whites, you can have beef, so red meat. Again, little fat is fine. What else? So many meats out there, or even vegan type, vegetarian type sauces as well. Really lean. So there's the endless options, endless. Hopefully that's answered your question, Ben. All right, let's move on to Kieran in the house. So this is Kieran's page. There he is. Boom. Let's bring Kieran over here. All right, so as you can see, Kieran here, he's sponsored by Stay Lean. It's pretty lean there. It's cool. So Kieran is one of my clients. So I kind of know what he looks like already, but it's good for me to kind of reinforce what I've already told him, because he's always looking to learn. He's young. He's passionate about what he wants to do. So yeah. So with Kieran, let's have a look when he was lean. So this is him when he was lean. You can see there. You can see here. So his abs look great. Got great obliques. Really thin waist. And you can see his lats there. Obviously, he's still young, so those can round off a little bit more. Okay, can round them off a little bit more. We'll do that with a lot of pull downs, varying the weight from heavy to light, high reps, low reps, to really make his waist look even tighter. So the illusion of popping that out will make that look even better. His shoulders look decent. You can see the cap there. It's just the potential of now bringing out his chest, making a bit more thickness in his upper chest. Traps look quite good there. Could do a bit more roundness because his shoulders are quite round. So thickness in the chest, that will come with time. I believe we're already improving that anyway, because this is when he was lean. So a bit more thickness with that. So heavy weights, high reps with the upper chest. We'll start most of his workouts with incline when you're most fresh, to really try and get into that upper region. Even when you do shoulders, even when he does shoulders, what he should be doing is, say if he's doing a shoulder press, Okay, like an overhead shoulder press, seated shoulder press, say like on a Smith machine. You can afford to have the angle of the bench like that, not straight up. Because yes, it will be. He's meant to be working shoulders, but what that does, you'll work your front delts, but also your upper chest as well at the same time. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone, and potentially hitting your chest twice a week as well as your shoulders. So yeah, that's a little trick I like to use most of the time. So that's his front. Let's see if I can find a back shot. So this is him recently. Was it recently? Well, yeah, Christmas Eve. He's working on Christmas Eve. We've made a lot of progression with Kieran. A lot of good thickness in his back, which has come from rows upon rows upon rows. So T-bar rows, bent over rows, overhand, underhand, single arm rows. Let me see if I can find one where he is lean. So you can see this one here is in November. Still looking good there. Let's have a look. When's this one? October. So you can see here October. He looks good there, but he's actually made a lot more improvement in the thickness. See this here? This is your traps, your upper traps, and you got your all the way down to your lats and your lower traps. Really poking this out, this mid back. You really got a lot thicker here. Really got a lot thicker. But yeah, that's to improve that, guys. Just bent over movements, bent over rows, T-bar rows, single arm rows, anything where you bent over. And you're having to pull up, you create a lot of thickness in your back. So yeah, there you go, guys. Let's move on. Not lean anymore. Don't forget to follow me back, Facebook, YouTube, Record Blue, Twitter, IG, Drummer Boy Ray. Yes, I'll do that, buddy. I'll do that. Okay. Right, any more questions, guys? Let's see what questions we got. No worries, Kieran. Let's get some questions moving. All right, I'm going to talk about tips to lose weight, guys, as well. So, a lot of people say, how do I lose weight? People say I should do this. Guys, the simple method of losing weight, right? Right. On paper, it's pretty easy. On paper, it is pretty easy. But doing it is another thing, right? Most of you would read magazines, read articles, go into Google, listen to or watch programs. So you kind of know what to do, you know. The base of it is just literally your output has to be more than your input. All right. So your exercise, your energy out, the calories that you're burning has to be higher than the calories that you're eating. It's as simple as that. All right. It's as simple as that. To kind of work that out, right? Some of you might not be technical in the numbers and know the formulas that work for you. And not all of us know that because we're not educated in this field. But what we do want to do is lose weight. So what you can do, guys, is just start with a meal plan, right? So start with say in the morning I'm going to have this, as a snack I'm going to have that, afternoon I'll have that, I'm going to have another snack mid-afternoon, and then I'm going to have dinner. All right? Start with something like that. Follow those guidelines of what I've mentioned already. So keep it pretty much clean. So you're having, for carb sources, you'll have like oats or potatoes or whole grain rice or sweet potatoes, rice cakes. Keep it relatively clean and have your odd meals here. You kind of just want spaghetti or noodles or whatever, or like a pizza or something now and again, right? Once a week, twice a week. But most of the time, keep to those kind of carbohydrate types. For your proteins, you got your fishes, like your whitefish, cod, tilapia, or then you got salmon or mackerel. Then meats, you have like chicken breast, turkey minced breast, lamb, beef, steaks. Keep to those kind of meats or foods. You got for fats, you got your nuts, you got your cashews, almond nuts, hazelnuts. Walnuts. You can kind of have those throughout the day. So what you do is, right, plan yourself a set meal plan. Write it down, right? Plan yourself a set. Don't even think about numbers or how much. Just just plan what you're going to write down, eat for each meal, right? And when you prepare those meals, have an eye of it. So you know that, you know, a palm size of chicken breast, a palm size of jacket potato for each meal, and keep that the same for a week, all right? So keep that meal plan the same for 1 week, all right? Let's do this for you. Keep it planned for 1 week and kind of measure it by the eye. Don't bother weighing it or anything yet. Just measure it by the eye. Train, do some exercise at home, whether it's in the gym. Do that for the week as well, so maybe 3 or 4 times a week, all right? At the beginning of the week, don't forget to weigh yourself and take a few pictures of yourself front and back. And then do that for a week, guys. Do it for a week and see what happens. So you train 3 to 4 times a week, and then you have this meal plan, all right? Then weigh yourself 7 days later, see what happens. If you've gone down in weight and you slightly reduced some body fat from the comparison of photos or from your weight measurement, then it may have worked. All right. Water, obviously, you've got to be careful of water, because water can obviously increase your weight or lower your weight. All right, but it can be a slight indication of, well, my calories out were a bit more than my calories in. If it wasn't, if it was the same, or if you increased your weight, then maybe it might be due to the fact that you're eating too much or you're not training enough. Either one. So you can either slightly lower your foods or increase your output in terms of exercising. So maybe do a bit more cardio, or maybe add a session of weights or some kind of activity. That is the best way, guys, to measure weekly whether you're losing weight or not, and whether that food plan works for you or it doesn't work for you. That's the best way to do it, and just to get a base kind of understanding of how your body works. And then as you understand things, you can then start to measure things. Maybe use there's an app on your phone called MyFitnessPal. You can actually scan foods or actually type in foods, what you're eating for a day. And it also gives you like a breakdown of your calories, of what you should be doing. So because you enter your stats, right? You enter your stats and you say you want to lose weight over a certain period of time. And MyFitnessPal will give you your calories that you should eat for that day to achieve your goal. And then you enter all your foods throughout the day, and it kind of minuses until you get to your desired goal calorie input or macro input, and then you could use that. Really good gadget, really good app that could really help. So yeah, hopefully there's a few tips. What other tips for? So like I mentioned before, clean food. Drink water, guys. Drink a lot of water. If you can't drink water, you've got those sugar-free drops you can drop into the water to make it taste decent. I know a lot of people don't find water really boring, but for me, I like water. It must be something, you know, I've been in it for years. It's the one thing that really quenches your thirst properly. What questions we've got here? Will you come to Detroit anytime this year? Detroit? No, I've never actually been to Detroit. I normally only go to like countries if I compete in, or obviously it's a holiday. But the places in America I've been are, where have I been? I've been to Vegas, I've been to LA, I've been to Chicago, I've been to Florida. I think that's about it. Hawaii. I think that's about it, America-wise. LA, I mentioned that already. But yeah, basically I'm only going if I'm obviously going on holiday or I'm competing. But yeah, so hopefully a few of those tips. Also, ways to kind of make your food taste nice, guys. I mean, sometimes healthy food is dead as anything. It is dead. So you have to be kind of inventive with your foods. So you can buy these herbs. You can buy a lot of herbs and spices that can spice it up. You can cook your foods a different way. You don't have to have a chicken breast and rice. That can be boring. You can like chop up your chicken breast. You can like use coconut oil or some kind of olive oil. Do like a stir fry with the rice. Chuck some eggs in there, egg whites or eggs, and just stir it up. Chuck some, some light soy sauce in it. So you can make it into a Chinese meal, yeah? But it's still relatively, really, really clean. It's all about being inventive with your food, because if you're inventive with it, it's gonna taste great. It's gonna taste a lot nicer, and then you're more likely to stick to it. So think about that? Alright, any more? So guys, if you just joined the stream, you can read below. Physique reviews available. So if you want your physique to be reviewed, or you want me to kind of go over a few tips on how to improve your own physique, then log in, send me your comment, your Instagram name below, and I will go through and have a look at your physique. Simple as that. Check resolution. Check. Oh, I see. It should not optimal. Oh, I see. That's why I say. Let me see my resolution on here. I'm not sure how. Stream. I think it's all good. I think it's all good. So it's there. The screen is there. Let's have a look now. Okay. Right, any more questions, guys? Have we got any more questions in the house? Any more questions in the house? What are we guys up to next week? Because for me, I had a couple days rest days in training this week, just because I felt my joints felt a bit achy. That's one thing about rest, guys. You need to know when to rest. I find that knowing when to rest is so important in regards to the longevity of training. A lot of people train every day or train 6 days a week, even if they're sick, they're ill, or their joints are aching, their muscles are aching. You need to know, guys, when to kind of like say, nope, I'm not going to train. I'm going to have a rest and make sure I come back bigger and better next time. I find that really helps in regards to your workout being efficient, because there's no point being like 70% well and then heading over to a session and then literally it's like, you know, why did I even rock up? Why did I turn up? What is the point? And half-heartedly going through your exercises, because to me that's just a waste of time. I need to be personally at least 90%, 100% ready for that session, and so you can get the most out of it. A lot of people say, you know, yeah, I got a cold, I'm gonna still fire through it. Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, but you know, you're gonna break, because of what we're doing. We're breaking down our immune system, guys, when we're training, when we're ill. So you have, you know, you're not doing yourself any good. I would rather rest, get those vitamins in, get the food in to really help the body recover, and then come back better another day. So yeah, that is the best way going forward. 100%. I have a 16-hour work week. Okay, that's not too bad. 16-hour work week. Yeah. So some people, I mean, having a scheduled rest day is good, because that means you're saying, right, cool, I've got a scheduled rest day. But if you're feeling tired on a Saturday or Sunday and you're meant to be training, if that's what you mean by rest day. But let me just say, you know, in your head you've got like, I'm going to always rest on Wednesday. But if you're tired on Friday or tired on Sunday, then move your rest day or have another rest day. It's good to have it planned and scheduled, but don't feel a way where you can't actually change it. You've got to sometimes listen to your body. Always listen to the body and how it feels, how it's reacting, because the body is always telling you something. The body is always letting you know that, you know, I'm feeling good today, or I'm not feeling great today. So yeah, there you go. There you go. So yeah. So guys, like I said before, I've mentioned this before on last week's one. Every Sunday I'm going to be doing this at 9 PM, guys. So if you know anyone that feels that, you know, they need a bit of advice, a bit of guidance, and let them know I'm here every Sunday at 9 p.m. On here on the YouTube channel. Yeah, and guys, if you guys are watching this back, you can still comment below your @name, your Instagram name, and I will still I'll queue you up for the following stream next week as well. Because not everyone can actually make 9 p.m. UK time, because we all live in different parts of the world. Oh, you mean 16-hour days? Wow. Wow. 4 or 5 days. So 4 to 5 days you work 16 hours a day. Let me calculate that. How many hours is that a week? Let's have a look. So 60, let's say 5 days, yeah? 80 hours a week. Wow. You must be shattered. Hopefully it's not a manual job where you're up on your feet at all times. I'm guessing I'm thinking it's more of a seated job. But I don't know. I mean, either way, it's long hours. It's a long time of being able to concentrate. So you got rest days on a Wednesday. I see. Yeah. For me, it depends on how manual your job is, but I'll definitely try and get at least twice a week training. But you have to make sure you're getting sleep, because you're only working 8 hours less than the whole day. So yeah, it's pretty tough. That is pretty tough. But I guess you've got to pay the bills. You've got to pay the bills. You have to pay the bills, 100%. Alright, guys, so it's good to hang out with you guys. Just hanging out on a Sunday night, as you do. So like I said, I'm going to be doing this every Sunday. And like I said already, guys, I'm going to be doing an in-depth video every week, right? Once a week, and about a certain topic. Reason why I want to put more work into one video to really hone in on the point I'm trying to make, and rather than just skimming the edges. I'd rather go in on one topic, hit it properly, give you all the points in depth, so you can walk away knowing exactly what to do after that video. So one video a week. This will give me time to actually concentrate on that one video a week rather than doing 2 or 3, and give me more opportunity to really deliver it properly. So one video a week with a live Q&A physique review every Sunday. So it's basically 2 videos and a live. So 2 interactions in regards to videos every week. Actually 4, and the next 6 days. 5 of those days are 6. Wow. Either way, you're working a lot of hours, Rocco. But I guess, like I said, it has to be done. But there's still ways of eating well. All right. So it's all about prepping, getting yourself prepped and ready. You have to prepare yourself, because I guarantee you, obviously, wherever you work, you're kind of eating on the go. You're eating as and when. You're eating whatever's there, whatever's available. And normally, they're not great. It's not great food. So what you need to do is really plan. What you're eating. Get it ready beforehand. Right? Maybe cook a batch of food and then cook that. And then prep it, put it in your Tupperware take it to work. Because especially you're working long hours, you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel lethargic, and food plays a big part in increasing and helping you feel good, the feel good factor. Eating well will make you feel a lot better, and maybe possibly make you less tired as well at the same time. So make sure you get that in place. Even if you can't train, you haven't got the energy to train for that week, it is vitally important to get your food ready, right? And it will help. It will help you lose weight. It will help you feel good, look good. The food is what I believe you need to concentrate on. I'm in security for it. Okay, cool. So there's probably a lot of standing and sitting around. But yes, like I've mentioned before, you need to concentrate on the food because it'll help the brain, it'll help you focus on your job because you're going to be feeling tired. I'm telling you now, especially if you're not eating properly and you're working long hours, you need to get your food. Once you start eating clean food, the body will represent that, will feel, okay, cool, I'm getting a lot of better nutrients in my body now. I feel a lot better. You feel a bit more energetic as well. You feel better about yourself, and stress levels will probably start to lower as well at the same time, especially if you're drinking and eating a lot of good stuff, you know. Drinking a lot of water is really important for the brain. How's it going, Larby? How's it going, champ? Larby in the house. Yeah, so get that sorted, Rocco, and get back to me, all right, on the live feed, and let me know how it went. So guys, if you've just logged in, I'm just obviously talking, we're hanging out, we're just chatting, talking about ways to lose weight, how to improve your physique by our physique reviews, but also we're just answering general chit chat questions on how to improve, and just little tips that I'm giving to you free. Yeah, that's great. Drums and percussion is great. Like literally, you know, you're working. It's just the food. I think it's the food. Just the food you have to sort out. But all right, guys, we're gonna call it a day. Make sure you plug in next week if you're watching this back on replay. I will do more physique reviews where you can just hang out, do some Q&A, do some question and answers. I'm gonna promote it a bit more next week, leading up to this week. See if I can get a few more physique reviews. So I know there's a lot of people that want physique reviews, but obviously I'm not here in the stream. But that's fine. They're probably watching this back. But I'm gonna make sure you tell people to come by next week Sunday at 9 PM UK GMT time. I'm not sure what time it is for you, but I find that this is the time that kind of covers most locations that follow what I do, and they are able to kind of log in and come on live. But yeah, so have a great week, guys. All right, don't forget, come by next week, 9 PM here on the YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All right. If they're looking to improve their physique, whether it's losing weight, increasing certain areas of the muscle, how to do it, what to look out for, what to avoid, foods to eat. Maybe next week we can talk a bit more about food as well. But yeah, so next week I'm going to be releasing one video. It's going to be a decent video. It's going to be a little bit of an experiment, guys, on food as well next week. So look out for that video coming next week. And then I'll see you guys next week, same time, right? Same time. What are we saying? What have we last bits to say? Got to stay in touch with you? Yeah, cool. Yeah, stay in touch, man. 9 PM your time. Oh, Eastern. 4 PM Eastern my time. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, guys. So I see you soon. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video, and look out for my video in next week. It's going to be a good one to watch. Trust me. It's going to be a good one to watch. See you guys soon. Peace.